Reporting in, sir. Lord Sodali and his party.
Show me.
They are visible from here.
I see them. It is indeed Sodali.
Brother, let me see! Let me see!
You don't need to see.
Why are you so mean to me?
Now, how do we deal with this development?
This Sodali guy is our ally, isn't he?
For now, he mediated the alliance between Horn and Fennis. It would never have been achieved otherwise.
What do you mean, for now?
You know that Moraga is attempting to betray us, don't you?
Uh-huh.
What if even that is part of Sodali's master plan?
Which means he would have control over not only Leonis and Wizette, but Horn too.
Perhaps he's planning to attack Rundal after consolidating all that power. That said, it's nothing more than conjecture at this point.
So, what's the plan?
There are two paths we could take. We could continue swiftly down the path we are already on, wherein we fulfill our duty, thereby preventing Moraga from obtaining the ancient relics. Or, we could keep a close watch on Sodali. There's no mistaking that Moraga is Sodali's pawn.
Basically, keeping watch on Sodali might give us a clue about what Moraga's up to.
Exactly. What would you do, Salir?
I like the second option.
Why?
The fastest way to defeat an enemy is to go for the head, right? If it comes to that, of course.
Great minds think alike, I see.
You're saying I have a great mind too? We're a perfect match. Aren't we, brother?
I wouldn't go that far.
Sir, if I may, it appears some monsters nearby have become aware of our presence.
Then we must exterminate them discreetly, so as not to draw attention from Sodali.
And then?
We observe Sodali's movements from a distance.
And if worst comes to worst, I get to kill him, right?
If worst comes to worst, yes.
I sure hope the worst comes soon, then.
I see. These stone chests you claimed from Leonis contain ancient relics.
Yes, in these 3 chests.
3 of them, you say?
Yes, 3. No doubt about it.
That lackwit Moraga was planning on taking these for himself.
He really is despicable, huh?
You both have my gratitude. It was clearly for the best that I had you keep Moraga under close watch.
Did you hear that, brother?
I sure did, huh?
By the way, what has become of Helena?
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 Your expressions are answer enough. You've killed her. Helena's life was essential to bend Stern to my will. I assumed that you would realize this, and yet...
It's not like that, Lord Suddenly. It wasn't us.
Helena, I know, got caught up in Leonis' infighting and lost their lives, huh?
Oh, is that so?
At least Stern will be none the wiser if that's the story he's fed, Your Holiness.
And then he would never forgive Elda for causing this situation, Your Holiness.
I can see that you've thought well in advance about the consequences of your actions. In deepening his hatred for Elda, we may be granting Stern even greater power. Let us be on our way, so that I might meet my beloved son, Stern.
What? Did he just call Stern his son?
He's quick to let that fatherly affection spill out, huh?
We're Lord Sidley's personal guards, aren't we?
We'd be more than a match for that whelp.
What to do, brother?
What to do indeed.
Should we kill Stern? That worm?
We should kill that worm, Stern.
Brother, things are getting pretty interesting, aren't they?
They sure are. It seems like everyone is in one big mischievous family.
So now what? Do we kill them?
Why is that always your first choice?
Oh, come on. It's the best way to deal with obstacles, isn't it? If only I could magic away everyone in the world. Except for the two of us. Of course, brother.
It seems like more monsters have followed us. You'll have to make do with just them for now.
Whatever you say, brother. Lynx! You're wounded. What happened? Wait here. I'll call a white mage right away.
I'll be fine. I know how to stop the bleeding. This wound, it's not so.
But
Who is responsible for this?
Ryu, a shinobi of Goga in the employ of Moraga.
Father,
Yes. It would appear we no longer need to stay our hand with Moraga.
then
There is one more thing. I caught sight of Sadali's entourage making their way north.
north?
So, they are headed for Wizette.
Nitor is also en route for Wizette. We must inform them at once.
I will go and inform Sir Adelard.
Don't be foolish. Your wounds must be allowed to heal first.
There's no time for that, I'm afraid. No one is better suited for this mission than I am.
Lynx! Lynx. Father,
No, I shall be the one to go to Wizette.
Father!
I will lead Solidus and set out immediately. Should Moraga or Sadali take any suspicious actions, I will crush them at once. I do have one request to make of you, Mashari. I am concerned about Dario.
About my brother?
Moraga is most certainly aware that our main military forces are away from the castle. If what you say is true, and Dario's wife Venera is not truly related to Moraga by blood, There is little doubt she will see this unrest as an opportunity to act. You must put a stop to whatever scheme she may enact.
I understand. I shall pay him a visit at once.
I believe you to be a better judge of character than I.
Father,
I hope someday that I might share a drink with this mart of yours. Now, we must both depart.
yes, Father.
Halt! Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. Step aside. Should you choose not to.
Planning on returning to Horn Castle, are we? So, you'll have to go through us.
I won't let these wounds stop me. Someone sniffed me out, have they?
You look worse for wear.
That voice. It can't be. Quito. What are you doing here? Were you not sent to Wizette?
I've returned. Without the king's permission, of course.
But why? Come to finish me off while I'm down?
I have no interest in taking your life. Are we not fellow shinobi of Saiga?
In this moment, we are enemies.
Is that honestly what you think? If that is what you believe, we have nothing left to discuss. I'll kill you here and now.
What happened?
I went back out of concern for leaving Queen Helena behind. There I found that she and O.
No.
I saw it with my own eyes. Her face, covered in blood and mud, contorted in pain.
Moraga, that beast.
It is beyond unforgivable. I will have my revenge, I swear it. No matter what it takes!
I understand. I am headed to join Sir Adelard. He's on his way to join Moraga's group. He must be informed of Moraga's betrayal before that can happen.
Adelard, the commander of Nitor. Can you reach him in time?
I have to try. I am certain I can do it. Although it would be much easier with your help.
Then you will have it.
We'll catch up with Sir Adelard, and then we'll take Moraga's head.
Agreed. Let's go.
You wish to know what is happening in Wizette?
Of course I do.
For what reason?
I'm worried about Glaciella.
Lady Glaciella has no desire to see you become captives of King Kuri.
What do you mean by that?
Did you not know? Lady Glaciella plans to usurp the throne.
Nonsense! Glaciella is already heir to the throne. Why would she need to do such a thing? The throne is hers by birthright.
Lady Glaciella requires your aid.
It is for this purpose that she sent me to you.
If we refuse,
Refusal is not an option.
That is not for you to decide.
Yes, it is. Because you would not survive a journey to Wizette without my assistance.
you call this assistance?
Helena's party traveled to the abandoned Anvil Castle. Their purpose was singular: reclaim the ancient relics and turn the tide of this war. Alas, they were set upon by Durando and Gargus, and the ancient relics were taken. Meanwhile, King Rob of Leonis's rival kingdom, Horn, has learned of Moraga's treachery from Shadowlynx and begun to consider severing his alliance with Fennis. As for Mont, while heading north, he receives surprising news from Minwu. It seems that Princess Glaciella of Wizette has rebelled against her father, King Kuri. The nation of Wizette holds the key to Leonis's restoration, but what is underway there?
Oracle, Chapter 23, Passage 5. The Hour of the Red Lion. The transition from somnolence to awakening may be upon us. Once more, the transition from somnolence to awakening may be upon us. And so soon after being deprived of a blood supply.
So, the time has come again. Though I like it not, I fear we have no choice but to intervene. To squander the right potential of this hour would be reprehensible.
Ramada.
Huh?
Were you stargazing again?
Yes, my lord.
I've said it before, but I am amazed that you can see the stars amid such a bright sky.
I do not simply gaze upon the stars. I also listen to their whispers.
So, what are they saying? What will happen to us? Can we continue down this path?
A countless number of stars twinkle in the infinity above. Their light ripples through the darkness, and the darkness stifles their light. It is an endless cycle. Hands reaching out, both light and dark, taking hold of either will greatly alter the course of one's fate.
You imply that there are also some who would take hold of the darkness?
Do not let the past mislead you in the present. I will say naught but that.
There is little doubt that fighting alongside Minwu has been heartening. And yet, I can't help but worry about Father. He is already exhausted, his body covered in wounds. At this rate, he may.
Lord Mont.
If only I were stronger.
Strength, while it may be important, it is not enough on its own.
Not enough on its own?
The soul is more powerful than the sword.
I understand, Ramada. Let's get going to Wazette. If we bare our souls to them, surely Wazette will lend their power toward the restoration of Leonis.
The time has come.
So you really intend to do it?
Venera should have already received the order to take Dario's life, leaving us with only Ma Cherie.
Don't forget about Rob. Horn remains a threat until both Solidus and Nitor are obliterated.
We must be sure to keep Ma Cherie alive.
As a prisoner?
Surely even you're aware. Rob's adoration for Ma Cherie is blinding. He would gladly sacrifice his life if it meant saving hers.
Could you leave Ma Cherie to me?
Oh? Why exactly?
She's humiliated me more times than I care to admit.
Then be sure to make good use of her, piece by piece.
I intend to. Let's get going. Lingering will only bring unwanted attention.
Master Delusa, what is it?
Princess Venera. What am I saying? Such titles are irrelevant now.
Then you mean...
We've received orders from King Moraga. Prince Dario of Horn is to breathe his last breath. What's the matter? Why do you look so indisposed?
To breathe this last...
What? Has royal life pulled your fangs? You can't possibly have forgotten. Your mission is to assassinate Dario. You were the one chosen for the job, after all. You know that you'll be thrown back into the slums should you fail. Depending on your performance here, we may even put in a good word for you. And if we do that, who knows? Maybe you'll never have to go back to living like a wild animal.
I understand.
Then stop wasting time and do your job. Your target is Prince Dario. I think you know this, but mercy and pity have no value here. Are we clear?
Venera, what's the meaning of this?
You still don't get it. So it's true. You really are the craven prince who cowers away from battle. As you can see, this wench, your Venera, is no princess of Venice. She is an assassin sent by Venice to take your life.
Venera, is this true?
Yes.
How does it feel, Prince? To die at the hands of a lowly slum rat? Oh, come now. If you truly pity her, then don't bother putting up a fight. Your head is going to keep her well fed for quite some time. That's the deal, after all. Venera, kill him!
Venera. This isn't your fault. I was just born into the wrong place, into the wrong life. Whenever you're ready, do it, Venera.
Why do you hesitate? Has his cowardice spread to you as well? What's this?
Venera?
Lord Dario, stay by my side. Because I'll protect you.
King Elda, your stomach.
It is nothing to make such a fuss about.
But the bleeding.
Listen closely, Lilith. This matter shall remain unspoken.
But...
This is an order.
Now that's interesting. Rob's leading Solidus all the way up here, is he?
Yes, your fierceness.
Even if we leave Elda's lot as they are, one of our spies will be reporting their obliteration soon enough. And if so...
It's finally time to pull out Horn's horns.
What the hell are you saying? We had a deal! I will march on to Wazette from here and take Elda's head.
You plan to just trot on over to Wazette and take out the remaining Leonis forces? Drivel. If you ask me, that little plan of yours has zero appeal.
What?
Now, don't misunderstand me. Elda's all yours. That hasn't changed. Just let me go and take care of King Rob, that's all. No problems there, huh?
Do you plan on going alone?
What is it, old Moraga? What's eating you?
It feels like someone's lurking around here. Someone from Goga.
Observant as ever, aren't you? Come on out. My partner, Zazan.
So you're Moraga, eh? You sure seem strong, but that's it. All brawn, no brains.
Were you hoping to test me?
Oh, looks like I touched a nerve. Relax. It was just a little banter.
Ryu, this is your partner?
What do you think of him? He's a mad dog, isn't he? But gods, he's strong. Wouldn't trust him to watch my back if he weren't.
You said he's from Goga?
Don't I look the part? Not that it matters. As long as I get to rip out a few throats here and there, I don't care what you call me. It's my purpose in life to take as many lives as possible.
Seems more like a rabid dog to me.
We're hounds of the same pack, you and I.
You think the two of you are enough to kill Rob?
Won't know till we try. I guess we'll be on our way.
As will we.
Do what you want.
Hey, brother.
What?
What do you think Soderly's talking about with them?
Huh?
I believe you must have noticed it too. We're being watched.
Right you are, Lord Soderly.
That must be Horn's army.
I take no pleasure in being stranded here.
In other words, you'd like us to...
Go and kill them all, huh?
Certainly, my loyal subjects. I will even enlist the aid of the Sanctum's monks. Is that a suitable arrangement?
Suitable? It's more than suitable, isn't it, brother?
Yeah, we'll wring them out nice and flat like, huh?
Will you be safe, Lord Soderly?
Without us, your loyal bodyguards?
There is no need to worry. Be on your way.
Who are they?
I've heard rumors about them. Lord Soderly's elite guards.
The rumors just so happen to be true. They are Whisper, Murmur, and Grace. I have trained them to be the best of the best. My life will never be in peril, so long as these three are by my side. Now, I'm counting on the two of you.
They give me the creeps.
We can't allow the likes of them to be Lord Soderly's elite guards.
But first...
We've got some killing to do, huh?
All right! Time to come out and play!
Come and show us what you're made of, huh? Father!
King Elda.
It is nothing.
certainly does not seem like nothing.
I'm sorry.
For what do you apologize, Lord Mont? It was I.
Neither you nor Lilith have fully recovered from your wounds after fighting Moraga. But alas,
We're counting on you, Lord Mont.
Huh?
You are becoming even stronger. I guarantee it.
But...
Lady Ma Cherie felt the same way too. Right?
She did. Lilith is not mistaken.
I promise to get stronger. And I'll build a world free from the tyranny of war.
For Lady Ma Cherie as well?
Yes.
Lynx! Hold steady.
Do not worry about me. More importantly, do you hear that?
Metal on metal. The sound of clashing blades. There's fighting nearby.
We've caught up with him. With Sir Adelard.
But your wounds...
Don't worry about me. We must hurry.
Hey now! What's the problem?
So, this is the Might of Horn's 2nd Division. Nitor, huh?
Who are these two? From the look of their faces, you'd think they're not long for this world!
Are you injured, Salir?
Not a scratch. And you, brother?
I'm fine, but alas. The Sanctum's monks far outnumber us. If we don't do something about them...
Allow us.
Lynx!
Who's your friend?
Ketone. A shinobi of Leonis.
Of Leonis?
Sir Adelard, this is no time to fixate on loyalties.
Lynx. I have a favor to ask of you.
What is it?
Keep one of them alive. I want to interrogate him.
An interrogation? Well, you could go ahead and ask right now.
We'll answer whatever you throw at us.
Then I will ask. Which one of you took the lives of Queen Helena and Sir O?
Is that all? How stupid. That's all she wants to know, brother. What a disappointment.
If you know, then answer me.
It was us.
Satisfied?
Yes. I'll be satisfied when I take your miserable lives with my own hands!
Father!
You needn't worry.
Minwu, his body cannot bear much more.
Mont, I will be fine.
Father, you cannot go any further.
Even so, we cannot turn back, Lord Mont.
If you're worried about Fennis' soldiers, they have likely lost our trail.
Then you would have us rest here for a while.
Yes, I would. Father can't go on much longer like this.
If we cannot count on your assistance to Lady Glaciella,
You would have us killed.
I would do no such thing. King Kluri would be the one to desire such an outcome.
Surely you jest. Wizette and Leonis are allies.
Leonis is the only party who believes such an allegiance exists. Even as we speak, the elite of Wizette are coming to hunt all of you down.
Why would King Kluri be after us? Could it be that he believes we will aid Glaciella in her revolt?
That is most certainly a factor. Alas, the main reason is Wizette's desire to ally with Fennis.
Unbelievable! You're saying that your king would offer up our heads on a platter to ally with Moraga?
That is precisely what I'm saying. King Kluri has long sought this allegiance. He is not one to decide something in undue haste. Allying with Fennis instead of Leonis would ensure the preservation of his kingdom.
So if we rest here, we risk being discovered by Wizette's forces?
Yes, so we must press onward, whatever the cost.
So you will not let me pass?
King Moraga's orders.
Though I have yet to tell you where I'm headed. Perhaps you intend to prevent me from returning to Horn Castle.
Dream up whatever story you wish.
Were I to say that I shall proceed with brute force,
And I would not hesitate to fight back. Those are my orders.
excellent. Ready your blade.
You truly wish to fight? Our forces completely outnumber yours.
Your numbers mean naught. If you intend to withdraw, I suggest you do so while you have the chance.
Retreat? How absurd. The main force of Horn is broken. Your threats are empty.
I see. At least I gave you fair warning. My patience has reached its limit. You had best believe I will not be holding back.
We still don't know the whereabouts of the Leonis army? How could this be possible?
My apologies. We took up vantage points along the high road to Leonis, but we saw neither hide nor hair of them. Are they truly headed for Wizette?
There is no mistaking their destination. But... Huh?
Elda and party have been sighted.
So, they have finally made their appearance. Where?
Actually, they were spotted on a trail known only to locals.
You mean to say that someone is guiding them?
Well...
Go ahead. Out with it.
We are not yet completely certain, but it might be Lady Minwu.
Minwu is leading them? Why?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Minwu around lately.
Haven't you heard? Minwu is being pursued as a traitor.
As a traitor? Really?
I have heard the rumors. Apparently,
She let her magical powers run reckless and leveled the Magic Research Institute.
Why would she do something so terrible?
I heard tell that she had been attempting to cast a lost in ancient magic.
And so she has fled the country. Alas, why would she fall in with Leonis?
I'm not so sure about all of this.
Nor am I. Shall we return to the castle?
We shall not.
But Wizette and Leonis are supposed to be allies.
You would have us take King Elda's life, despite our alliance?
I understand how you feel. And yet, this is the mission that Akito has been tasked with.
If we abandon our alliance with Leonis,
we'll be left to fight off Fennis and Horn all on our own.
I know not what King Kuri is thinking. However, I fear he might be searching for a way to ally with Horn.
Huh? You think he'd suddenly form an alliance with an enemy we've been fighting for decades now?
An alliance with Fennis is also not entirely out of the question.
So then he intends to broker said alliance with King Elda's severed head.
Enough conjecture. No matter how many theories we come up with, we will not understand the King's true motives. Focus only on your orders. Understood?
Yes.
It does not sit well with me, but we have no other choice.
Even if Minwu has fallen in with the enemy, we must do our duty, no matter how difficult it may be. Move out.
Father!
This wound is nothing to fuss about.
We cannot continue on like this.
Reporting. Moraga's forces continue their pursuit. At this rate.
How can that be? This road is known only to those of Wizette.
Lord Mont, the risk we discussed.
I know. Listen to me, Minwu. If you truly bear no grudge against Leonis, then I have a proposal.
I'm listening.
Our movements have somehow become known to Moraga.
Are you suggesting a spy is in our ranks?
Mont, enough.
Father.
Do you not understand the consequences of casting unwarranted doubt upon those under your command? I believe I asked you a question.
I understand, Father.
Lord Mont, you truly think a traitor exists within our ranks? The decision you make now will influence the future of all present.
There's a fork in the road ahead. I thought to continue down the path to the right, but...
Lord Mont!
Then we will use the left, but only for a short time. Then we will return here.
Mont, will you not heed my words?
I see. You mean for us to take the right-hand path after that.
Mont!
If there is a spy among us, they will tell their allies which path we decide to follow at the fork in the road.
In other words, you plan to use their deception against them.
Perhaps they mark the trees we pass, or pile up stones as a sign. I know not their methods. But they are certainly leaving a trail for our pursuers to follow. And if we can discover it...
Such foolishness.
Father, later you may scold me as much as you like. Alas, now is not the time. You must trust me.
Do as you please.
please. But do not forget that you, and you alone, will bear responsibility for your actions.